Bach, and I major in Scandinavian language and English interpretation and translation. Before starting my speech, let me ask you a question. Who do you respect? You may think of a people like Mahatma Gandhi, Kim Sejong, or Helen Keller. These are the people who achieved remarkable accomplishments or devoted their life to the humanity. But were you really touched after reading their stories? Frankly speaking, I'm not. I also read their story when I was young, and I learned that I could lead a comfortable life thanks to their effort to make a better society. But at the same time, I noticed that I'm not like those kind of people. I was not gifted as Albert Einstein, who insisted the theory of relativity, and Mother Teresa, who devoted her whole life to the humanity. I was just a perfect normal girl who fought with my younger sister because she had eaten all of my ice cream and struggled for studying. I think we should respect the people who not only have a great entities, but also are influential enough to spread those entities to me. So I'd like to say, I respect my friend. And this is the picture of my friend whom I respect. So why do I respect my friend? To start with, he overcame the hardships. I first met him when I was in high school, and we were good friends. One day, he told me that he had to study by himself because his parents were not in a financially good condition and couldn't afford much money on his education. As you know, it is really hard to study by oneself in Korea because most of the Korean students go to academies or take private lessons after school. If I had been him, I would have given up getting good scores and just complained about my disadvantageous situation. But surprisingly, my friend didn't. Instead of complaining about unchangeable things, he tried his best at a given situation. He studied till midnight every single day for 3 years and spent most of his break time at a teacher's offices to ask questions. Even though he was not a very remarkable student at first, he graduated as the 5th student in the school. When I was young, I was not a very persistent student. I knew I have to study very hard, but sometimes I couldn't stand the hard schedule. And it teaches me hard working pays someday. In addition, he had a strong conviction about his dream. He has wanted to be a copywriter since he was in high school. He studied really hard, but unfortunately, he failed to go to the major related to that job. He majored in history education. And as you know, history teacher is a very popular job these days because you can live a stable life when you become a teacher. I cheered him up by saying, history teacher is a good job and it goes well with you. But regardless of what other people saying, he never gave up his dream to become a copywriter. And he changed his major to science of advertising and public relationship. And he is very satisfied with his study now. Some people might say that he's not very great enough to be respected by others. But at least it is true that he consistently stimulates me to become a better person. So I'd like to say I respect my friends. Thank you for listening.